Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at.
So why are you following me?
Yaya Mayweather and Gervonta Davis are back at it again. And it's surely not a continuity of their love story. Rather, it's Yaya Mayweather firing shots at Gervonta Davis for coming after her father again.
He's signing up for a court, so I just want to know why is he at a TMT event? It doesn't make any sense.
Is that a fight you want to see?
I don't think it'll be a good fight.
The pair had their battleground on a live session on social media where they both traded insults and exchanged words. Of course, Yaya Mayweather is fighting on her father's behalf, and she seems to have had enough of Gervonta Davis after his disrespect to her father.
What set you off that you was like, I gotta do that?
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
This time, Gervonta Davis trolled Floyd Mayweather for his recent exhibition fight where something quite dramatic happened. Floyd Mayweather fired a referee right in the middle of the fight.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them to get on live right now.
And while pro-Mayweather fans like Shakur Stevenson found that quite funny and commanding of Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Davis was so disgusted at it. This led him to a tweet he deleted few minutes later saying,
Floyd don't never, he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him.
Man is so dumb. He embarrasses himself everywhere. He always wants everything about him. Fool! And then, after Kermel Moton's first-round knockout win, Gervonta Davis saw his tweet where he spoke about the honor of being on Mayweather's undercard being a dream come true. The Real Deal tweeted initially, "I just fought on the boxing undercard immediately after the fight." However, before the fight, he also wrote, "Went from idolizing and watching Floyd my whole childhood to now being the opening bout to the PPV portion of his undercard. So crazy." And when Tank was to respond to this, he tweeted, "You didn't go through it. You're just stealing my story." This immediately forced Yaya Mayweather into a verbal battle with him on a live session. The pair violently traded words and washed their dirty linens in public. Gervonta repeatedly called her a dog, while she called him a stick in return for his violence against women.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Out here scamming. On live right now.
He then switched and began using wrong sensual names and talked about their nasty moments together. It was getting really dirty until a friend of hers snatched her phone off her hands and put off the call. However, it must be remembered that Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather, was invited into the feud between Gervonta Davis and her father after some interesting events.
I already knew about all that though. Once Gervonta Floyd Mayweather's daughter.
This came after Ryan Kingery Garcia, who is now close to Mayweather, revealed that their relationship got ruined after Davis allegedly slept with Money, Mayweather's daughter. He also mentioned that he is not exposing this since it is a well-known fact. During an X Space, he said, "I already knew about it once Gervonta banged Mayweather's daughter."
That's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing.
This means that Davis allegedly had an intimate relationship with Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather.
Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
Right, I thought you and Shakur had the deal that you were gonna fight after the Haiti fight.
According to Garcia, this may be the root cause of the two boxers' public spat, though this is unconfirmed. While some fans are shocked by Garcia's latest claim, others argue that it doesn't come as a surprise, as it was previously speculated that the two were in a relationship. At the time, however, both of them denied it.
Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
Quite why Garcia got involved is unclear, especially after coming off claims that his bizarre social media tirades were all part of building a persona ahead of his fight with Haney. And as the bold warrior Gervonta Davis is, he also confirmed Ryan Garcia's claims that he and Yaya Mayweather have both been involved in an intimate encounter in the past.
I don't think he's really all Super Bowl champion. I think Gervonta would probably beat him easily.
To many who haven't been updated with the affairs of Gervonta Davis's life, it sounded so strange. However, for the very hardcore fans who always keep a keen eye on anything boxing, Such a news was always looming, and in response to Gervonta Davis's confirmation of an intimate relationship between them, Yaya Mayweather fired back at Gervonta Davis. Making a post on social media, she fired shots indirectly at Gervonta Davis, saying,
But I don't think he's that good of a fighter anyways. I mean, I've seen him spar somebody, Rolly. I see him spar Rolly, and
"Came for my dad, I did nothing. Now for me, you're such a crazy fool. You can go to hell, dude. You don't have to do this to stay relevant. Go do your fight and lose, fool. And so what?" It looked like Yaya Mayweather confirmed Davis's claims with her final statement, claiming it doesn't matter if anything happened between them in the past.
I already knew about all that though. Once Gervonta fucked Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing.
Evidently, she was putting it to Gervonta Davis's face that she had moved on and there was nothing he could do about it. This further confirmed Ryan Garcia's claims that Gervonta Tank Davis allegedly had an intimate relationship with Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. Undoubtedly, Garcia doesn't seem to be trolling since he remarked how he empathized with money since Garcia also has a daughter.
And Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Out here scamming. On live right now.
Also, after knowing about the involvement of his fight against Frank Martin, Tank Davis fired back at Floyd Mayweather for such actions, this time focusing on his daughter, Yaya Mayweather, than everyone else. In a now deleted tweet, Gervonta Davis wrote, "Go watch after your damn dog at home and leave other guys' children." Well, it's not strange why Gervonta Davis is doing this, seeing he had earlier done it just last month. Gervonta Davis was firing shots at Floyd Mayweather's daughter and asking her father to watch over her because of a crime she committed in the past. And now Floyd Mayweather has now threatened him to leak the countless videos he has of the Baltimore champion, claiming he would embarrass him till his career hits a rock. Talking about Mayweather's daughter and the truth revealed by Ryan Garcia, she just seems to be in so many controversies. And she and Gervonta Davis having an intercourse will surely not be the best news for her father.
Rolly was, I mean, the work was pretty good, but
Even if she was to have anything to do with Gervonta Davis, he'd have preferred the old version of Tank Davis that was signed under him and showed utmost respect for him. But with her response in the leaked chat, she's just given her father another reason to resent her.
Your Instagram? You know what's crazy?
A little hindsight back to 2020 will refresh memories of an incident involving Mayweather's daughter. Yaya Mayweather, the first daughter of boxer Floyd Mayweather, pleaded guilty in a stabbing incident in 2020. Mayweather, who is currently 23 years old, admitted in a Houston court to unlawfully, intentionally, and unknowingly causing injury with a knife to La Patra Lashai Jacobs.
I don't think it'll be a good fight. I don't think he's really all
Super Bowl champion Brian.
The 23-year-old was said to have stabbed Jacobs twice with 2 knives in the kitchen. Jacobs was hospitalized and Mayweather was later taken into custody. Mayweather and Jacobs did not immediately reply to requests for comment. However, Jacobs also sued Mayweather, alleging physical pain and mental anguish, physical impairment, medical costs, loss of earnings, and disfigurement. The suit sought unspecified damages. In April 2020, Mayweather was arrested following an altercation with Jacobs and the rapper NBA Youngboy, who did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The events leading up to the stabbing were unclear. NBA Youngboy, born Kentrell Deshaun Galden, and Mayweather used to be in a relationship. However, both Mayweather and Jacobs both have children with the rapper. NBA Youngboy's attorney said in a response to Jacobs' civil suit that he was not liable for damages because Mayweather was solely responsible for the assault. Jacobs was hospitalized, Harris County Constable's Captain Jonathan Zitzman said at the time. She suffered non-life-threatening injuries and underwent surgery, he said. Mayweather, who was 19 at the time of the incident, was taken to a jail in Harris County. She posted a $30,000 bond and was released the same day. The second-degree felony charge that Mayweather pleaded guilty to carried up to 20 years in prison, but she entered a plea deal with prosecutors who agreed on 6 years of deferred adjudication. Mayweather's adjudication could end after just 2 years pending good behavior. An attorney for Mayweather said a deal was reached in which her conviction will be vacated after she completes her probation. Her probation could also be ended early for good behavior. We resolved the case between Iyanna and the state. The agreement calls for Iyanna to be on deferred adjudication for a period of 6 years, after which she will have no felony conviction and the case will be dismissed. She is eligible to have the deferred adjudication end after 2 years pending her good behavior. Although we believe that Iyanna was defending herself after being attacked, we thought this was the safest resolution for her. This is especially true since her boyfriend and his bodyguards refused to testify, probably due to their own legal problems. We resolved the case by entering into an agreement with the state, whereby Iyanna will not go to prison or have a felony conviction if she stays out of trouble for the next 6 years. At the 2-year mark, she can apply for early termination of that agreement, assuming that she has met all conditions of the court, said the attorney, Kent A. Schaefer. Schaefer said he and Mayweather were not concerned by Jacob's civil suit. He said Mayweather had no meaningful assets, so any judgment against her would be uncollectible.
No, because I feel like, listen, I've been knowing you for hella long, but I feel like you're a bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Also, B added that NBA YoungBoy was more at fault than Mayweather, despite NBA YoungBoy's formal denial of responsibility. Unbeknownst to Mayweather, NBA YoungBoy was hiding Ms. Jacobs in an upstairs bedroom for a few days, and when Ms. Jacobs came downstairs and saw Iyanna, she viciously attacked her, and Iyanna defended herself, Schaefer said. The worst part is that NBA YoungBoy and his bodyguards could have intervened and kept the problem from occurring. However, they chose to watch and laugh as Iyanna was beaten by Ms. Jacobs. As part of her plea deal, Mayweather is forbidden from contacting Jacobs, who received a protective order against the boxer's daughter in December 2020. Mayweather also must complete 40 hours of community service.
That's how I feel like it, me, myself, personally. You know what I'm saying? By your action.
But while the American fighter tested positive for Ostarine before his win over Devin Haney and escaped a positive test for another banned substance, Gervonta Davis stood firmly by him, claiming it was a plot to strip him off the biggest win of his career. Then Gervonta Davis made an ugly jibe at Shields, who had criticized Garcia failing his doping test, attacking the way she looked. So Ryan beat Buddy butt fair and square. What the French bulldog lady Claressa have to say about? Davis wrote on X. And she blocked me. I should have blocked her account for the way she looks. She scares me. Shields then fought back as she did in the ring, but Davis should know that if you take a swing for the queen, you better not miss. Shields came back firing and fuming in equal measure, appearing to accuse Davis of allegedly beating up women he is interested in. She appeared on her X space and went ranting over Tank Davis's head. Luckily, he wasn't on to listen as she yelled. She began, "I am so happy that you think I look like a French bulldog and consider me ugly because you beat up ladies that you consider cute," Shields said. "I'm glad I'm ugly to you. Go win some belts. You are standing up here tweeting. If you are lonely, go and find some friends."
I didn't want to have to jump on here, but since this woman beater want to keep talking shit, I'm finna clean you up real quick. Tank. Nigga, I want to tell you something. I am so happy that you think I look like a French bulldog and you consider me ugly. Because you beat up bitches who you consider cute.
And then, this was where she put her gay claims forward, hinting that Tank Davis had an admiration for Ryan Garcia, like he's done with other men. Truly, it's been clear that ever since Floyd Mayweather released a nasty dance video of Tank Davis, there have been more gay allegations against him. The last time he had to tackle such allegations was when he was embraced and carried up by Diddy some time ago. Well, Claressa Shields brought those memories back on her X space. "Oh, I want to ask you a question. I thought women were supposed to suck men. Why are you on Ryan's organs so hard? Oh, Ryan's test just came back and he wasn't dirty. He ain't even tested the B sample yet."
Question. I thought women was supposed to suck dick. Why is you on Ryan dick so hard? Oh, Ryan Test just came back that he wasn't dirty.
Why are you so worried about Devin Haney's business? What is wrong with you, boy? Ain't you supposed to be focusing on your fight? She further questioned why he was so distracted, concentrating on trolling her, Floyd, and the Haneys when he had a fight. What's wrong with you, boy? Aren't you supposed to be focusing on your fight? What are you doing? I was hoping to run into your little self in Vegas. I was hoping for it. Because just like you talk about your stuff, I'm gonna talk about my stuff, but I'm gonna come with the facts. Shields continued trolling him, claiming he was helped by Floyd all through his career and would be nowhere without the boxing legend, further accusing him of biting the finger that fed him.
What are you doing? And then I'm finna clean you up again. You think that somebody cares about being liked by you? You think somebody care about you? Oh, if I think she cute, if I think she pretty, nigga, you was never my type, nigga. I ain't never looked at you like, oh, Gervonta look good. You midget ass nigga, if you don't go somewhere.
The 29-year-old from Michigan finished off her rant with an explanation for Davis ducking top opponents and insists he would be nowhere without the influence of Floyd Mayweather Jr. If you didn't have Floyd holding your hand, I don't know where you would be. He's got to hold your hand and pick your fights for you, she added. That's why you're never going to get inside the ring with Shakur. That's why you haven't fought Devin. That's why you fought a weight-drained Ryan. But Claressa Shields has been so brutal to Tank Davis that she attacked his newly made friend Ryan Garcia as well. Ryan Garcia had presented himself as a ram for Shields' slaughter when he tried to interfere in the verbal exchanges between Claressa Shields and Gervonta Tank Davis.
Tank, why are you standing with Ryan Garcia over this? How come you stand with Ryan Garcia over the failed tests?
See, another thing, you know why I'm backing Ryan? Because a lot of boxers going at him.
Many felt the fake friendship he recently formed was getting into his head, and as a result, he felt the need to dive into what's been a very heated exchange between the two professionals. Posting on X, he wrote, "Hear me out. Claressa Shields and Gervonta Davis dating would break the internet. Let's make it happen." Interestingly, Shields was ready to take anyone on, and in another tweet, she clapped back at Ryan Garcia. What was even more funny was the fact that she imitated Ryan Garcia's recent antics when he posted a picture announcing his fight against Errol Spence Jr. Claressa Shields did the same with a picture of her and Ryan Garcia, like a bout between them was imminent, and then her caption said it all. "Run it at the rate Ryan Garcia. You think I should date the woman beater, and I think I should kick your butt for thinking that." Evidently, it was Gervonta Davis's recent support of his innocence regarding his doping allegations that must have prompted him to uninvitedly involve himself in their feud. But ever since Claressa Shields replied, Ryan Garcia has been totally silent on the matter, facing his more complicated doping allegation. But before she even came for Ryan Garcia, there's been a back and forth between her and Gervonta Davis that has sparked a controversial response from Gervonta Davis after she called him gay. Female middleweight undisputed champion Claressa Shields was forced to call out Gervonta Tank Davis after the boxer took aim at her looks, likening her to a French bulldog.
You know, I really don't want to be cute to you. I'm glad you think that I look like a French bulldog because you and a few of your family members look like some fucking Rottweilers.
Shields is widely considered to be the most lethal fighter in women's boxing with a 14-bout undefeated record, including 2 knockout victories. The Baltimore native surprised many by appearing to stand up for Garcia, the former rival he fought and stopped in April 2023. While why people got shocked was because Gervonta Davis had earlier declined Ryan Garcia's offer for the both of them to build a friendship together. As for Gervonta Davis and Yaya Mayweather, definitely there's almost no possibility between the two. However, should there be any settlement between Floyd and Tank, the damages their feud has done to other relationships are immense.
Let's keep it a G. Let's keep it a G. And you know what? You a sassy ass boy. You sassy as hell. You sassy. Focus on your training. Focus on your training and what you got to do. Because you got all these followers. They got 10 followers, 40 followers, 30 followers. Tweeting me every day thinking I care about you.
First, Tank Davis and Kermel Moton became sworn enemies. Next, Leonard Ellerby was kicked out of Mayweather Promotions. And now, it's a bigger feud between Gervonta Davis and his ex, Yaya Mayweather. The next few weeks promise to even bring more exciting happenings between the pair, but only time will tell. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.